All right, what's up, guys? So back with another one. Now, yes, I know you've already seen the news. I woke up a couple hours ago. It was already all over my timeline, all over YouTube. But the new Marvel fighting game just got announced. And, you know, I saw, hey, new Marvel game. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, nice. I like Marvel. Congrats to them. But then I saw it was being made by ArcSys. So once I saw that, I was like, wait a second. Now you got my attention, you know? I'm a big Arc fanboy #1 out here. But then I actually saw the trailer. I saw it in motion. I saw those graphics. And it's been a while, okay? It's been a while. I know you guys on YouTube always like, Juna, you're a hater. Do you like anything? Do you like any new fighting game? But yes, I know you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's been a while. I am actually legitimately excited about a new fighting game. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, right? I can't remember the last time. I was like, oh man, I can't wait for this game to come out. It looks hype. But anyway, I want to watch the trailer. They have a little dev block which puts out a couple points because, like I say a lot of times, I'm not a big tag game fan. I like assist-based, like old Marvel assist-based fighting games. But this looks like a tag-based fighter, like the BB Tag, which I'm not a fan of, but the dev block clears that up. Anyway, yes, I'm excited. I'm sure you're excited. I want to talk about more, but let's just check out the trailer first. So let this trailer also be a lesson to all of you out there on how important fighting game visuals are. A lot of people will try to be like, oh man, you know, fighting game, it's all about the gameplay, man. Visuals are not that important. The visuals is what sold me on this. This game looks beautiful. It's got that ArcSys staple. The redesigned Marvel characters as well. They talk about in the blog earlier where like initially apparently, look at these characters. Apparently Marvel or ArcSys tried making it more like a Western, you know, Western comic book style, but Marvel themselves like, no, make this an art game, and look at it. It looks awesome. But of course, there's the wall breaks. Yes, I know. I know the strivers are excited about that. Spider-Man. Spider-Man looks a little bit slow, though, watching it in action. But I think, as well, the fact it's going to be like a 4-person game, you can't be too crazy. You can't have that, like, Marvel 3 movement with active tags and 4 characters on the screen at a time. Star-Lord, this is probably the coolest iteration of Star-Lord I've ever seen in any Marvel adaptation here. Oh, damn, hold on, I got mad dark. Yes, wall break again. 2 wall breaks on the same stage. They say it affects strategy too, so I wonder what they mean by that. But look at this. I'm gonna rerun his combo. Doom, of course, fan favorite, shoots him in the back of the. But look at this first. I wanna check this out. So right, Star-Lord lands a hit, jump, assist call, and then active tag. If that's all done with like one button, it seems pretty easy. This is boom. He just murders a man. Look at that. You got Gold Lewis Cringe Laser here. You got Gold Lewis Super. That's the new hidden missiles, I guess. And then Storm out of nowhere. Let's go. You gotta give props to her for the character choices as well. She looks awesome. Did you see Magneto? Like, that's the only one. That's the other face missing. You gotta put Magneto in there. 4v4 team battles is crazy. This game looks beautiful already, dude. How many are on the screen right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We didn't get the full 8, but you hit 7 characters on screen at a time right there. Boom. I don't know what that is. That looked like the TAC or whatever. Hulk Buster. Why is Doom got he's got like wrinkles on his eyes? God damn. Look at me, I'm smiling. Tokon. Alright. I got the Civil War intro right there. Coming 2026. Yes, it's going to be on Steam as well. But there you go. Amazing. Maybe we can go back and look at the trailer a little bit. But like, what else needs to be said, right? It's still a long way to go. 2026. I don't want to get too deep into the theory crafting, especially because the game can change a lot. But, you know, you saw wall breaks right there. You saw assist. You saw active tag. You saw guard cancels. You saw rolls. You saw all sorts of shenanigans here. Going back to that point, though, so the initial, once it got announced, it was a team game and everything. I was like, damn, it looks awesome, it looks amazing. But, you know, I'm not a big, you know, I don't like the BB tag. I don't like 2xKO. But this dev blog thing, where is it? In this dev blog here, they talk about how even though it's like a team game, it's not traditional tag slot, which I'm not a fan of, right? You can focus on just one character, right? You can focus on 1 point character. and just use the rest as your assists. Or if you want, you can active like swap them out, right? So there's a lot of different play styles, and it seems that there's one life bar, which is shared among your team. So I like that a lot. Another thing too is, this is a big complaint everybody has now, is the game has simple and motion input. So we were just talking about that with Net Impact, right? I was like, playing this game on my leverless hurts my hands. You're like trying to control assists, trying to control simple inputs. 2XK was kind of like that too. So like hopefully the game plays well. Talking about characters, so I mentioned it during the trailer. I like their character choices. They got, you got some big stars. They say they want to put in, like, we have to put in iconic characters. They're like, we want to have a couple of surprise characters too, but we need to have people that are the face of Marvel. So that was a big issue with MVCI. Remember MVCI when Infinite came out and there was no Magneto, and Combo Fiend had the legendary line, like, you don't like the characters, you like the functions. So like, they have so much to pull from, right? I'm not even I don't call myself a Marvel fanboy. I want to say like, I'm not a Marvel fan, but like I've seen every MCU, everything. I was watching X-Men when I was a kid and stuff. I played Marvel Snap for like a year and everything. So it's like, even if I'm not like a diehard Marvel fan, I know the whole cast. They're characters I want, the characters I want to play as. So like, that's super strong for them, right? You have the diehard fans, you have the casual fans, like everybody knows Marvel, which is great here. And then the fact that it's 4v4, never been done before. Talk about that in the blog too. They're like, it's the next evolution of tag games, right? Like, everyone thinks 2v2, 3v3. They're like, the whole point of tag games is having like chaos on the screen and, multiple people appearing at once. So they went with 4v4. So it's still too early, okay? I don't want to theory craft yet. This game could suck, right? The game could drop and the gameplay would be terrible, right? If that happens, we'll talk about that then. But right now, just in this first trailer, this first reveal, it looks incredible. I'm legit very, very excited to play. Fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed, right? We got to see what ArcSys does. They use Strive, so Strive was definitely a testing ground for this. Strive had the 3v3 mode. I've talked about, I was like, why are they doing this? They're definitely planning a future game. I thought it was Guilty Gear vs. BB, but it turns out to be this Marvel game. Anyway, that's enough. Let me know what you think. Who do you want to see in the cast? Everyone wants Magneto, right? Give me Magneto. Everyone wants Psylocke too, but like, they might have to save their big money characters for season 2. Also, how many characters are going to reveal with, right? 2XK, are you all right? Are you guys all right? I mean, that's it. This game is on my radar. I'm following it from now on. There's another video where they do a dev interview, so I'm going to watch that separately. We can break it down, have a more relaxed conversation here. But let me know what you think. Are you excited? Do you not care? Leave a comment. I'll see you next one. Peace.